What up, though? All praises go to the Most High, man. It's your boy Trill, and today I'm inspired to teach y'all how to get the bag, man. How to get some paper out here, man. And I want everybody to realize that the money is abundant, man. The money is digital now. So even back when they had to print it out and it cost to print money and all this stuff, it still was abundant. But now they don't got to do none of that. They literally just type in 2 and put 8 zeros behind it, and you rich. So we got to figure out how to get some of these zeros behind our money. And the best way, if you ain't got no money or little to no money, is to, focus on your credit. Focus on your credit. Credit is the best opportunity out here. So I'm going to give y'all a breakdown of credit, how the companies view the credit. So, boom. The credit go off of, and y'all can pause this and write this stuff down for yourself if y'all want to. They break credit down. 35% is your payment history, which is 192.5 points. 30% is your usage ratio, how much you use, which is 163 points. 15% is your credit history, how long you have had credit, that's 82.5 points. 10% is new credit you have, which is 55 points. 10% is different types of credit you have, which is 55 points. Credit ranges from 300 to 850, 550 points to play with, and that's these points over here, the 192, 165, etc., etc. So, what we have to realize is a lot of stuff that they had. So, first of all, y'all need to learn these United States codes, these USCC laws. You gotta learn these laws, y'all, because a lot of stuff on our credit is illegal. I'm gonna give y'all all the source right now, just in case you don't want to watch the whole video. A lot of stuff that they give is private. So a part of the consumer laws is you can't give private information to a public domain. You know what I mean? Especially without the consent of the individual. So literally, you can write up a letter saying, who gave y'all permission to do this stuff? You know what I mean? Who gave y'all permission to sell my credit? And y'all could go into ChatGPT and have it help y'all with that. Every credit letter that I made on my own, every credit dispute letter which I made on my own, which is all mine's original, I always put the law in, which is the main law I use is the 15 USC 1681. It governs access to consumer credit report records and protects accuracy, fairness, and the privacy of personal information assembled by credit reporting agencies, which is Equifax, Experian, and all that, etc., etc. So, boom, this is the actual law I wrote down right there for y'all. If you want to write it down yourself, pause the video and write it down. Boom. On this side, I got so it's 15 USC and then 1681 through 1681S. And y'all can, I'm not really gonna read the whole thing. Hey, my handwriting is horrible. Feel free to look up these laws for yourself. For real, for real. That is USC laws. United States Commercial Codes, they might be called. So this 6801, protection of non-public personal information. That's your social, that's your phone number, that's your address, all this stuff that credit bureaus, all this stuff that the creditor just give away. Like, just get his stuff to Experian, just get his stuff to, y'all can't do that. Y'all can't do that. And the crazy thing is, some other people, they know this. That's why you think they credit 800 and all that stuff, man. I'm giving y'all real sauce, man. This is stuff that a person would charge off $5,000-$6,000 for. All praise go to the Most High, man. I just put in the time. And really looked up the laws and really tried to figure them out. You know what I mean? So look up these laws. 6801, 6802, this 15 USC 6802. Like, the obligations with respect to disclosure of personal information. Come on, man. They can't do this, man. They can't just tell all your business. What if them people trying to kill you? You feel me? This some other stuff. Y'all know come on, man. I've been writing all this. I want 800 billion, man. Stretch your brain, stretch your mind, man. Real talk, man. Trying to figure something out. I got all type of properties I wanted to buy. And, this years ago, man. This is the type of This is the type, and I got them in different states, man. What bag I be in, and I'm doing all this broke as hell, y'all. So imagine, man, because we got to really expand our brains. Next thing I want to show y'all, this is a letter that I made myself. With this letter, I got Verizon off of my wife's credit. I got several things. Y'all know Verizon's super hard to get off. I got she has stuff that was so minuscule, but you know, I was able to get it all off. So this is a validation of debt and proof of ownership request. So this letter is saying, this is a formal letter, and one thing about it, y'all can write this, handwrite this. It don't gotta be typed up. You can handwrite this. That's still just as good. What y'all think they used to do before they had typewriters and computers and stuff? They hand wrote that stuff, man. But the trick is, you gotta send it certified or registered mail. That way they have to acknowledge it. They don't have a choice, y'all. And this is stuff I'm saying from personal experiences. Personal experiences. They have to acknowledge it if you send it certified or registered mail. And it's cheap. It's like $10, $12, man. And you send it to the actual creditor, and you can send it to Experian, Equifax, TransUnion, or whatever. But if you send it to the actual creditor, they gotta remove it off y'all. It's illegal. They will get in trouble. Literally, you can sue them. You can sue them because when you send it certified or registered mail, you got a witness, which is the post office, the man at the post office, because he's seeing all the stuff you sending. You got him as a witness. And what I like to do, I like to take a picture of all of the things before I even put it in an envelope and send it off. I send a picture of the certified, because they give you a little receipt, but it's a tracking number. It's really official, y'all. It's really official. So you want to send it certified mail or registered mail. That's how you do it. And y'all feel free to pause this, pause this video, and y'all can write this down. I'm telling y'all, this letter right here, I'm telling y'all it worked. I know it works. I done sent it in, and it got stuff off. It works. Boom. So on your credit click. Okay, so look, I'm gonna give y'all the sauce, man. Shout out to that boy Bandman Kevo, man, cause he did an interview with a genius, dog. He did an interview with this dude named Derek Whitehead, man. The interview changed my life, taught me so much. I don't watch the interview like 20 times. What you mean 5 times? I don't watch like 20 times. Oh God, y'all. He teach you so much stuff. He teaching you about business. Flat out. He teaches you how to build a business, how to structure your business. And the thing I like about him the most is he is literally speaking the message so we can understand. People who come from like urban environments, you know what I mean, who might don't know all the legalese terms and all this stuff. He's speaking so we can really understand. And the main thing he's saying is get you a business. That's how you get the bag. Start you a business. Go on irs.gov right now. Right now. It's free. It literally say get an EIN. Go on irs.gov. Get you an EIN. Start y'all a business, man. Real talk. Let me make sure this don't got my name on it before I just show it to y'all. But this is one of them that I did right here. I started a non-profit organization. You feel me? That's my cousin's birthday right there in the corner. That's crazy. The date of this notice. I probably did it on his birthday. It's my baby. But yeah, man. They gonna give you all that, and they gonna give you. I think I might have printed that out, but they show it to you right then. So make sure you screenshot it. Make sure you screenshot it when they give you this, because you need your EIN and stuff when you go open your bank account. And I don't think you need it when you register your business. It's crazy. I done registered so many businesses, because you gotta have your business registered in the state you at. But when you do your EIN, this is making it an LLC. This is making it, whatever you want. Like I said, I made a non-profit organization, but I have made LLCs. I have made so many different type of things. And one thing Derek Whitehead tell you about is the structure of your business, how you structure it. You don't want to structure your business, even if you got to put your kids on your business, even if you got to put your auntie, your uncle, your mama, and your daddy. You don't want to be the only person on there. Even if you set up a sole proprietor, that just means you don't have an EIN. That just means you're using your social security number. You know what I mean? So even if you set up one of them, the way you structure your business is very important when you get to the step of getting funding. You know what I mean? And business credit is way, way different from personal credit, y'all. When you use your personal credit, you get penalized if you use over 30%. That was the whole personal credit thing breakdown that I showed y'all earlier. But when you use business credit, you don't get penalized for using the whole thing. For instance, you could go get a business credit card, and business credit starts off way higher. Like entry-level personal individual credit gonna start off at like 1,000, 1,500, maybe 2,000, 3,000 if you got already some decent credit and you just getting your first credit card. But I think my first one was like 1,500 and my credit was like a 720 because I ain't never really had nothing in my name. And I had got like Self or something, and Self helped me out tremendously. But this was years and years and years ago. This was like probably 2020, 2019. Yeah, so I don't know if Self is really, really that good, but I know it's a whole bunch of credit builder things. You could get secured loans from your bank, secured credit cards from your bank. Now, a secured credit card is when you give them the money and they give you the credit card, but you already done paid for it, and it's just reporting on your credit good. You know, you want to use it a little bit, just buy gas, definitely use it some, but try not to go over that 30%. It's going to help you out tremendously. But, once again, okay, with business credit, it's so different. It's so different, y'all. It's different because you can use all your business credit, and that's a good sign. That means your business is doing good. That's how they look at it. And the entry-level business credit is, don't quote me on this, I've been seeing all $50,000 cards. That's what they be sending me, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000. But I think you could get like 25,000 as a business level entry card. And what people do, so this the sauce. This why I say Derek Whitehead is really a genius, because boom, you go get the cash advance. So now you got the whole 25. You got the whole 25, and it might take you a month or two. Depending on how good your credit is, you could do it fairly quickly, because credit cards is easy. We ain't talking about loans right now. We just talking about the credit card. Damn, it's easy. You get instant approval as long as your credit good. You the personal guarantor as long as your business is in a good standing. And you could get a certificate of good standing from the Social Security office or whatever they call it in your state or whatever, maybe the DMV or whatever they call it. But when you get that business credit card, you go get the cash advance. You go get the whole 25 off of it. That's what we did it for. What you mean? We want cash. We want real cash. Go to the bank, go wherever, get you a cash advance. Boom. Now you what? Now you got 25. But the trick is, this the sauce. Say they gave you 25 and they like, okay, your bill, your credit card bill is $300 a month. So you do 300 times 12, which will get you about 3,600. You make a separate account, put that in that account and put it on auto pay. And then 6 months later, you've been paying every time on time, boom, boom, boom. You go get you another card, $50,000 card. Because with the business credit, with the business thing, you have to pay your bill. But when you pay your bill, they reward you for that. They reward you on your credit, the business credit, the pay debt score keep going up, and it keep getting better. So, boom, this is my notes from Derek Whitehead. Hold up, give me 2 seconds, y'all. Let me go to the page. Boom, okay. So, he explains to you, LLC is for limited banks. Banks don't like limited. That's the main thing he talk about. No LLCs. He wants you to get a C Corp, Mama Corp. That's the one they fund. You know, that's the one that really get the funding. But right now, we starting off small steps, y'all. We got to work our way up. We getting it out the mud. So we just going to figure it out. So you got to know, it's 5 bureaus for business. It's Experian, Equifax, it's Dun & Bradstreet. Got to make you a Dun & Bradstreet account. It's Small Business Financial Exchange. Then they got the Paydex, Net, PayNet. Boom. So then they got, he taught me these different financial terms. Proof of funds, SIC code. That really, really matter. That really, really matter, y'all. Look up y'all SIC codes and try and find one for like a consultant or manager, something that's not really risky like that. You know what I mean? Something that's not really, and something that's known to produce lots of money. So then he talking about the UCC1, the bank reports you to the other banks. Then he talking about the UCC3, the bank report of loan paid off. So this stuff is like what position you in. You know what I mean? Who holds the loan? Who actually holds the loan? And then this is when you actually pay the loan off. You know, this for loan stuff. Like I said, dog a genius. He taught me so much stuff. This just little notes that I made. UCC1 is a loan tool that shows you took out a loan. UCC3 is a loan tool that shows you paid off a loan in full. You know what I mean? Research sitcoms. This what we have to start doing, man. We got to start really manifesting. You gotta write, man. You gotta write this stuff, man. You gotta write this stuff. I wrote this stuff years ago, y'all. Real talk, years ago. See, get certificate of good standing. The Lehman's agreement. He talking about this. Find the boutique. The boutique help you make. See, all this is more advanced, y'all. All this more advanced. So, yeah, Derek Whitehead, man, go watch his video, man. Go watch it, the one with Bandman Kevo. You know, he give you a lot of understanding in that video, man, for real. But if you really want some money, man, we gotta start thinking outside of the box, y'all. We gotta start thinking outside of this box, man. We trapped in a box, a lot of us, you know what I mean? And nothing's wrong with working a job. I don't work several jobs. When I worked at McDonald's, but I always had a plan behind my job. Like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I gotta keep it all the way 100. When I worked at McDonald's, my plan was to meet people. Like, my plan was to build a phone. My plan was to network. I didn't know nobody. I was new to the A. So my plan was, like, I had a plan behind my job. You know what I mean? Like, don't just work the job and just get the checks. Like, you gotta literally, okay, I'm finna get this job. I'm finna fix my credit. I'm finna start me a business. I'm finna woo, or else you gonna be stuck in that first position, because that's all you thinking about. You ain't got no plan behind it. You know what I mean? Even when I worked with the roofers, I did roofing. Now, when I did roofing, I ain't gonna lie, from the day one, I knew that was something that I wanted to be a boss of. Like, before I even started roofing, I'm like, okay, boom, let's get money. I know it get money. You know what I mean? So let me go learn the ins and outs of it. And I was blessed to be a quick learner and learn stuff without them actually really. Sometimes when you want to learn too much, people take it like as a threat. You know what I mean? They take it like, dang, why you want to know all this stuff? Why you want to know how much? Why you want to know how I got this gig? Cause he told me a lot of stuff though, you know what I mean? He wasn't a bad guy at all. He wasn't a bad guy at all, for real. You know, but I could tell it was kind of threatening, you know, like, dang. Ooh, cause he told me, like, you know, you gotta get the subcontractor through Hanson's. That's what he was. He was a subcontractor through Hanson's. He showed me the building. Like, he showed me how you got to get the truck. You got to rent these certain different things. Like, he showed me a lot. You know what I mean? But it was just time for me to grow. It was time for me to go from there. I only did it. It's so funny. I'm acting like I did it for a year. Man, I was a roofer for like 2.5 months, y'all. I can't even perk to y'all. I was a roofer for 2.5 months. I did it for my family. I did it for us. And the Most High, he came through and blessed me with another opportunity. You know what I mean? But you already know, man. It's all love, man. All praise go to the Most High, man. Good thoughts, good vibes, man. Love y'all.